Hello, I am Barakini Joshua, and I am a YPB Alumni 2018. And I'll be talking about how Nigeria can make quite a quantum leap for developmental progress. So, first off, Africa faces a difficult, possible, disastrous future unless it acts quickly to consolidate democracy, liberalize economies, invest in people and infrastructure, and ensure the rule of law is upheld. So, in respect to that, I will be attacking the subject constructively. So, therefore, I'll be more of recommending and giving the possible causes of this problem. So, first, I see that there are three pillars that are responsible for driving Nigeria's developmental progress, and the three of them are education, security, and then leadership and institutional reform, which I also hang under the theme of corruption. So I'll start from the latter, corruption. So it is no news that corruption is one of the major, if not the major, cankerworm eating up Nigeria and leaving Nigeria in distress. And so in respect to that, it is high time we need to start discussing about effective leadership. It's high time we start driving private sector economy to drive accountability as well. It's high time we start looking towards institutional reforms, because it is also no news that great institutions drive great economies, drive great countries. So it is no news that driving institutional reforms of major institutions to see how they can have up-to-date services to check and balance governments in place will be of huge benefits to drive developmental progress in a short time. Also, separation of powers is key. We need to see the independence and effectiveness of the three tiers of government, from the executive, legislative to the judiciary, to ensure they are independent and can act independently without fear or favor to any of the other tiers of government. Secondly is security. So in talking about this point, I would quickly talk about the story of Medellin. Medellin is the second largest city in Colombia, who once had the record of being the most criminal city in the world, but today they have the same homicide rate as Washington DC, which is really impressive. And so we can learn from the story of Colombia and see how they moved and transited from being the world's most deadliest city to being one of the amazing and peaceful cities in the world. Great means to see how we can increase resources to security agencies, greater spending on infrastructure and planning, paying attention to detail by leadership down to even the most remote areas, reviewing our selection policies and recruitment policies for police officers, increasing policing to citizen ratio in the country. This will drive a great way into the security sector of the country, as well as increasing the training and the strength of the armed force with great funding as well. This would in a great way drive developmental progress. And lastly is education. So education, as we all know, is a tool in any poverty in the world. Education is one of the most indispensable weapon that should be in the arsenal of any country. So we need qualified teachers, we need more schools, we need better standardized environment, scientific environment to learn. Great funding, because currently Nigeria funding for education is about 6.1% against the UNESCO recommended 25%. We have the most out of school children in the world, and we need this narrative to change if we need to drive developmental progress. Education, security, the leadership of the country is important, as if the foundation, which is the leader, is destroyed, what can the righteous people do? Thank you very much.